Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial of ZW3D. In this tutorial, we will understand how to use Louver and Dimple in ZW3D Sheet Metal. You can see in the slide, these features are created using the Louvers and these circular features has been created using the Dimple feature. Let us understand that in ZW3D. Here, I have the finished component. As you can see that this is a 200 by 150 sheet metal component. And if you look at the opposite side, so in the Louver, like in case if you have requirement where you need to create these type of objects, so sheet metal offers a direct tool by using which we can do it. And in Dimple, it's up to you whether you need it closed and closed or you want it open, so you can define that. Let us understand. I'm going to start a new file part, and then I'm going to choose sheet metal. You can define the name to your component, sheet component 14147, and then hit OK. You will enter into the main environment where you can start sketching first of all. So I'm going to create a sketch on this work plane. Okay. And then let's say going to make a rectangle, center rectangle. And then you can define the parameters. This one I'm going to make equal to 200 and this one equal to 150. So I have the base sheet. You can exit the environment after creating it. And then under the sheet metal, here we have extrude tab. So we can utilize the extrude tab to create our first feature profile. This is going to be my profile. You can specify the thickness. By default, the thickness is coming with respect to the rule, which is 1 millimeter. In case you want to define, you can define the rules and accordingly you can have the different thickness for the sheet metal component. I'm okay with it as of now and then hit OK. Now you can find the Dimple and Louver in your form tab, form panel, sheet metal tab. So to create it, we need the profile. So in Dimple, you can have a closed profile, and in Louver, we can create the open profile. So let's say I'm going to create a profile on this face and going to make a line, something like that. Hit escape key, then you can specify the dimensions, and this one I'm gonna make as equal to 40, and I want to keep it at the middle of the uh, sheet. So let us say 20, and then from the other side as well I'm keeping it 20. So this is going to be the profile for Louver. Once you are done, you can finish the sketch, exit the sketch environment, then let's use the Louver. So just click on it. It will ask you to select a plane first of all. So this face is going to be the plane, and then the profile which we have created, you can see. Just select the profile and then you will see a Louver preview is there. By default, it is coming toward that direction. In case you want to change the direction, that is all up to you. You can always define it. Here you can see we have the option flip Louver 180 degrees. Just click on it and the Louver will be flipped on opposite side. And the dimensions, you have all these parameters you can see in your input manager where we have all the parameters. You can find out the legends HAR1 R2W. So these are the values. You can define whichever you need. You can see accordingly your object will change there. Let's say I'm changing this parameter either little bit, radius 2 and width. Okay, this is okay with me. And once you are done, you can simply hit OK, and there we go. So one of the component has been created. Now suppose I need to create multiple instances for this part. So for that you can utilize the pattern. So here you can find basic editing panel. Click on the drop down, there we have feature pattern. And then first of all base. So base is going to be the part which I need to create number of instances for. Selecting it, and there are various type of patterns available in ZW3D. As of now I'm going to use linear. Then for direction you can click here and then you can choose this edge. You can see that it is giving me the preview. You can define the number of instances now. Let's say I'm going to make a 7 number of instances on this direction, and I also want to create on left and right side. So for that we can activate the second direction first of all, And then you can see by default it is taking a direction, but the direction is going on that direction, that side, see, which is x-axis. So if you are going to define a value, the numbers will be created on that side, which is not correct. You can just type it here, you can just remove the value, and then you can select the edge uh, about which you want to create the number of instances for. So this is actually a y-axis. So I can also right click on your screen, and then you can choose the y-axis, and then you will see the number of instances are coming. So this time two number of instances, let's say, define the okay, this is just the instances, and then here we have the distance. So as I'm specifying the distance will increase in between these items, and I want to create it symmetrically on both side, because I need one row on left and another column on right. So I can just activate symmetry option within the pattern tool, and then you can specify the value again, how much you want. Let's say I'm going to increase it a little bit, and 70 is fine with me, then okay. And this is how we can simply create the louver and the pattern for it. You can see the object has been created within couple of minutes or seconds. Now the another option, the another feature which we are going to discuss about is dimple. So we can create a dimple again. Let me create a profile for it first. I'm going to create a profile on this uh, face, same way, and then you can specify the profile type. I'm going to make it here, somewhere here. You can define the dimensions to place it correctly. I can go for the quick dimensions from the center to this point. I'm keeping it 20, from the center to the left, and I'm keeping it 64. All right. So that is up to you, whichever value you want to specify. And this is a radius which is 10. I'm okay with it. And there we go. After that, once you are done, exit the environment and then go for dimple. Here we have the tool. You can see there are two options in dimple: plane and flared hole. So in plane, first of all, this is going to be my plane, and then profile. This is going to be my profile, and you will see the preview will come automatically, right? So this is the plane option which we are getting as of now. In case you want to go for the flared hole, you can click on it. Now you can see that it will create a flared hole. That is all up to you how you want it. Let's say this time I'm going to make the flared hole. And you also have the parameters. You can see all these parameters with respect to these legends. You can specify here profile on dimple top. You can also uncheck it however you want to create, and then just hit OK to accept it. And there we go. And same way we can create the number of instances for this dimple. So you can click on the drop down here, choose the pattern feature. So base, this feature is going to be the base this time. And then for direction, I'm selecting this as direction. All right. And the number of instances, I'm just keeping 2. And then the distance between them, you can specify whichever distance you want. Let's say 100. This is too much. 80. Okay, that is somewhere close. 70 or 75. Okay, so this is how we can do it. And now we can also go for other direction. So you can see second direction, click on it. By default it is taking the direction. I do not want this one. I need the z axis. You can also type this time, let's say 0 0 1. You will see the direction will change automatically. And then number of items, and then the distance between items, 100. There we go. Now this is much better. This direction I can change a little bit. Let's say 70 is fine, or 72. All right, then hit OK, and you will see the feature will be created, and we have completed the design within couple of minutes. And that's how we can utilize dimple and louver to create these type of features in our sheet metal component, which will help us to save time and to be more productive in the design workflow. I'm sure that's clear to you. Thank you so much.